because they played like rock stars last night. They did lose their first game. Aaron Gordon had a 50 burger, and they still lost on that first game, but they looked good last night. Nikola Jokic has count them, two triple doubles. I know that's unrelated to the game we're watching, but thank you everyone for voting and essentially choosing. They ended up choosing by like one vote this game over the Bills game. So Grogu, I apologize, but that is unfortunately what happened. So here we go. Let's see here. Get everything up and running, ready to go. Still waiting for kickoff. It is a commercial, so it's not like we're missing anything. But let's hopefully... Let's see here. Is this? Oh, wrong button. Boom. All right. Get all my screens up and running. Yeah, it was honestly, I was like, it was tied for a while. I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do. And if it gets tied, like, how do I do a tiebreaker? I was going to make like a wheel spin or something to decide, because I was like, it might end up being tied. And it San Francisco narrowly edged out there with one vote. And so, yeah, here we are. Juan, were you getting nervous? There we go. Yeah, it's kind of, that is accurate. I will say that. Lewis, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. If you were one of the ones that voted, maybe you voted for the 49ers, because we put up a vote on what game we were going to do, and my God, it was close. And it landed on this one. This could be an interesting... Right? Demetrius? No, I don't know if he's going to. I don't think a lot of their problems are really his fault. They have a good defense. That's what he's doing. They need to build an offensive line. That's for sure. I think a better chance... I think a better chance you guys have of getting someone back would be getting Mike McDaniel. Because I have a feeling he's not going to have a job real soon. That's why they need a good offensive coordinator. If you have a defensive-minded head coach, you need a really good OC. And right now they don't. Maybe, honestly, what if Mike McDaniels gets fired and he goes to Houston to run their offense? That might be interesting. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. But not for you. Sorry. All right, so who's receiving? It will be Houston receiving the kickoff. Fielded at the 9, up to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Nope, he spins and goes backwards, and he's going to just shy of the 30, around the 27, 28-yard line. And that is where the Texans will start, and with that porous offensive line, see if the San Francisco 49ers can take advantage of that and get some sacks. Dude, you have Mike McDaniel join the Texans, though? That would be, I'm just saying, that would be a fun one. I think that would be fun. Because I don't think he's going to be at, what's it called? You know, that one place. I don't think he's going to be in Miami for much longer. All right, under center, first down and 10. They're at their own 28-yard line to start. Stroud takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pressure coming immediately, and... deflected at the line and incomplete. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so That's going to bring up second down and 10, 14:49. When the clock is running for a significant amount, I'll do a time sync as well. Not really capable right at this moment because not enough time is gone and the time is, kind of slow. Fiddle with my camera too. I moved it around last night. All right, there's some sort of delay. All right, second down and 10. Ready to snap in shotgun, back line up to the right, man in motion to the right, takes the snap, delayed handoff, draw up the middle, gain of about, he dives forward for a second, maybe a third effort, gain of about 9, and that's going to be a 3rd and 1 or 2, depending on where they actually spot it, and they took away the clock, so I have to wait on the time sync again. Cool, thanks guys. Making it hard on me. I do like the Houston Texans helmets, those are cool. I know some people are not a fan, but I like them, man. All right, here we go. Clock coming back. 14-14, 14-13, 14-12, and shotgun. Rolls out to his left to throw. High, but caught, and just up to the 40-yard line, and a first down. And that is Knoll on the reception for 4 yards. That was an impressive run. All right, here we go. Now the clock is up. 13:42, 13:41, 13:40, 13:39, 13:38, 13:37, 13:36, 13:35 if you're trying to sync. In shotgun, backline up to the right, just past the 40. It's going to be another run up the middle, and Chubb is going to get about 5 yards. So Nick Chubb, 2 carries, 14 yards. Not too bad so far. I just saw a note that Saquon Barkley just first carry, 65 yards and a touchdown. I'm playing against my wife in fantasy football, and she has him, and I am slated to get my butt kicked by her today. So that's freaking awesome. Probably. Their offensive line's terrible and need all the help they get. For second and 5, rushed and somehow gets the ball away, a diving catch. And that's Berrios on the reception. Now, there's going to be a lot of wide receivers I don't know the name of. Like, Berrios, this is the first time I've ever heard his name. Dude, who are these guys? They got a lot of injuries in offense, too, don't they? Yeah, dude, pressure right there. That was, honestly, yeah, he was out ahead. If it was a little bit better, closer coverage, that could have been incompletion, but not great coverage there on that crossing route. Oh, pardon me. In under center, man in motion, number 89. 2 wide left, 1 right. Hands the ball off to the running back, and it's going to be up the middle, and he's going to get, with a little bit of an effort, another 5 yards or so. So second down and 5 coming up. They're across midfield at this point. There is a flag down, though. And that was on Houston. Illegal shift on the offense, so it's back across midfield. So now they're back to their own 49. They were up to the 46 of San Francisco and would have been the 41. But 5 yards back and back on their side of the field. First down and 15. Just over 12 minutes left in the first. On this first drive, Houston has been doing decent. And now a penalty is going to slow them down. We'll see if that's going to affect their momentum on this one. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to his right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it short to the right, and did he get both feet? They're going to say incomplete. Hutchinson got the reception, but I don't think he got both feet down, so that's going to bring down second and 15. All right, here we go. So, yeah, it's incomplete. In shotgun, back lined up to his left eye. He'll stop yawning eventually. He has the ball off. He's going to run up the middle. Gains maybe 3. They're going to say 4, and that's Woody Marks. I need to have some, like, an energy drink or something. My goodness, I am tired this morning. I didn't sleep poorly. It was hot in this house, and, like, for whatever reason, it was really warm, and I just kept waking up. Let me see here. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. 11 minutes and 1 second on the clock. Takes the snap, throws it over the middle, caught, and he's going to get the first down and more after breaking a bunch of tackles. And I want to say that was Barrios again, 14 yards on the reception. Yeah, and they're moving down pretty well. I mean, Stroud is 3 for 5, 26 yards. Chubb is 2 carries. They're doing, kind of just moving down the field kind of efficiently. It's first down and 10. They're at the 33 of San Francisco. Under center, way back in the backfield. Going to be a fake handoff. He's going to step way back. Pressure's coming, and he's going to throw it away. And there's a flag down. I think it's an ineligible. Yeah. They were trying to do a tight end screen and the center got way too far over. And yeah, so that's going to cost him again. So 2 kind of, odd flags. Yeah. I mean, dude, CJ Stroud's good. He's throwing to guys that are very inexperienced. Nick Chubb's a good running back. But yeah, their offensive line is highly suspect. Their wide receiver core is questionable based on the injuries they have, and I don't think it should be. I think San Francisco should be stopping them a little better. But in shotgun, Stroud takes the snap to throw behind the line of scrimmage to the running back, and that's going to. Chubb's going to get it, and he's going to get about 5 yards, bring up second down and 10. So I think they have Houston has some good pieces on offense. But yeah, their overall offense is, mainly has to do with the fact that their offensive line is not what I'd call phenomenal. Under center, way back in the backfield, fakes the handoff, pressure coming again, throws it, gets rid of it, tackled at the 30, gain of 3, third down and 7 up to the 30-yard line of San Francisco. And that was, who the hell is that? Jared Wayne. I think that's like his first NFL reception. Yeah, that is. They just said it on the street on the announce. That is his first NFL reception in his entire career. All right, 6 minutes off the clock so far on this drive. In shotgun, back to the backfield, takes the snap, pressure coming, throws it. He's gonna, he almost got there, but he did not. He's about a yard short. He almost tried to break through. So that's gonna be a 6-yard pickup, fourth down and 1 at the 24. We'll see if they go for it. Offense is staying out there. I don't know. Try and get the stop. Hopefully, maybe they get the stop. Fourth and it's a longer one. It's about a yard and a half. Takes the snap. He's going to try. Oh, I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. Oh, man. No, he did a step back to find where the hole was, and then that spin move kind of got him. But if he got contacted a little bit harder than that, yeah, he probably would not have gotten that. But he did. And that's where, oh, man. So that's going to put him at the 23-yard line. Time out by Houston. They couldn't figure out what they wanted to play after converting that. Maybe they didn't think they were going to get it, so they're going to burn an early timeout. Don't worry about it. It's the first drive. I've seen teams go down, score points on their first drive, and then the defense is like, okay, now we know what to look for. and they like look at stuff on the sideline. They look at like some of like the, you know, the tablets showing some of the like the video and that, and they kind of get an idea of what they're going to be dealing with. And then that team gets shut down. I saw the Broncos versus the Bills in the playoffs last year. We went down and scored like on the very first drive, and we were like, oh shit, the Broncos could, you know, come away with this. And then they didn't do anything the rest of the game. And Bills fans initially were like, oh man, like we're getting torched, our defense sucks, and then the Broncos did nothing. So first drive of a game sometimes can be completely different than how the rest of the game goes. So don't get too down quite yet. Trust me. Under center, 2 backs in the backfield. One right, one left. Toss back to the running back around the right edge, and he's going to get nothing. Maybe a half a yard. I want to say that was Woody Marks. All right, 2nd down and 10. More than half of the first quarter is gone. It's down to 7 minutes. This has been an 8-minute drive to open this game. This is absolutely insane. Under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff to throw. Throws it back behind or to the 20-yard line. That's the running back, and he's going to get about 8. And that is Chubb on the reception. So 3rd down and 2 coming up. They're dinking and dunking their way and eating up all of the clock. Down to just almost 6 minutes. So, like, we're almost... This could end up being a more than 10-minute drive. Third and a very long one. That's closer to a 3rd and 2, which is what I had called it, than it's 3rd and 1. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run, and he's going to get stuffed, and he's not going anywhere. That is going to be a 4th and 1, but that is more of a... It's like this far away from being a 4th and 2. So the fact that they're like, oh, round it up to a 1. I'm like, I think round it to a 2, but okay. If we're doing real math, that would be it'd be a 4th and 2. Dude, I swear to God, the announcers, sometimes they say stuff about, like, that's just so awkwardly sexually sounding, and they have to realize it, because I say something, I'm like, I gotta catch that. That kick is away, and it is good, and so after nearly a 10-minute drive, it is 3 points. Give me 1 sec, update the scoreboard. I was not fully ready. Well, they got down there, but yeah, I mean, they got the stop. That's a big thing. You know, they stopped them. They didn't allow them to score a touchdown after, I mean, the fact that it was a 9-minute and 39-second drive and they got only 3 out of it, it's better than otherwise, because now you only have 5 minutes left in this quarter to do your opening drive. There, one. Oh, add a commercial break real quick. Oh, sorry, I'm a little out of it this morning. I'm going to get a freaking Red Bull or something. My goodness. I'm about as tired as it can be. Like I said, I didn't sleep bad. I just didn't sleep well. Oh, I also forgot to take my medicine this morning. Take medicine, please. My allergies are going to get worse if I don't, because why not? Okay. There we go. All right, rocking around doing stuff over. I'm still here. I'm just not on camera right now. It's like take some allergy medicine real fast and get myself a Red Bull to have, I don't know, some semblance of energy. Because right now, no. I thought I had an energy drink, but I don't. That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe I'll make coffee at some point. Don't have time for that right now, though. Okay. All right, kickoff is away. Fielded at about the 6, up to the 10, to the 5, 15, to the 20. 25, cuts up to the 30, and tackled down. Oh, no, still not down. Right around the 35-yard line. So that'll be some pretty good starting position for the 49ers. Yeah. Wait, isn't, I thought they were... Oh, no, yeah, Brock Purdy is still out. Brock Purdy's close. Yeah, he's inactive with the toe. You got Pearsall still out. We'll see. All right, Jones takes the snap, fakes the... Oh, does hand the ball off, but he's contacted immediately, and that's going to be a loss of about 1. There is a flag down. I don't know what that's going to be for. Illegal formation. All right, that's the second one of those today. 1 for each team, huh? Yeah. All right, here we go. Under center, Mac Jones. McCaffrey is in motion in the backfield, shifts to the left. 44 in motion. It's going to be used check. He's going to hand the ball off to McCaffrey, who's going to, Jesus. Delayed handoff up the middle, 6-yard gain. Another flag is down, though. Sorry, my brain is a little tired this morning. Okay, so they get the 5 yards back because of an offsides. And so it was 1st and 10, then it was 1st and 15. Now it's 1st and 10 again. So we're on the third first down of this set of downs. Anyway, under center, 2 backs in the backfield, fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. Jones is going to run it himself, and he's going to get the first down plus 2 more. And that's a 12-yard pickup for Mac Jones using his feet. There's a flag down again. Good God. Every play of this drive so far. Every single play. Oh my God. Okay. So now it's going to be first down again. But now it's 1st and... What does that put him at? It's going to be 1st and 12 at the 33. Dude, what is happening? I can't. What? Every play. McCaffrey in motion. Jones takes the snap, throws it behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be caught, and that's Kittle, and gain of about 4. Oh my goodness, what is going on? This game is ridiculous. Okay, so that is the first play for the 49ers that has not had a flag thrown. So that's cool. What is going on with this game? All right. See if they can go 2 plays in a row without a flag. In shotgun, man in motion's use check, fakes the handoff, goes to throw. Jones gets leveled as he lets loose a deep ball. Couldn't see where the ball was, and Jones got just crapped on. Jesus. Yeah, that was bad. He got just absolutely lit up. All right, here we go. This time from shotgun, back in the backfield, next to him, takes the snap. Pressure's coming, gets rid of the ball. He was getting hit as he threw, and that was incomplete, intended for McCaffrey, and there will be a punt. All right, punt is away. Fielded at the 16. He's going to try and return it, and he goes backwards, so he's going to end up losing yardage, and it's going to be... Yeah, that's going to end up being their ball at their own 12. So Houston takes over at their own 12. Very good punt. 49ers offense, their first, 4 plays all had flags, and then they proceeded to allow Mac Jones get absolutely destroyed twice in a row, leading to 4th down and 7. So, yeah, there is some concern on that right tackle for sure, and the defense hopefully can hold up a little bit better this time. They only allowed 3 after a 10-minute drive on the first drive, but the offense against this amazingly good Houston defense is struggling so far. Well, I'm going to have a mimosa. It was made for me and delivered by myself before the game started. But I decided I would wait until it was closer to the second quarter. And, yeah, after that run of penalties to start that drive, it is time for some mimosa. Cheers. Ooh, that's spicy. It's a little strong is what I mean. Do. Oh. Mute for just a second. I got to make one quick call. Okay, we're back. Yeah, offense especially. Because, the defense, they need to clean it up, but offense just, man, that was ugly. Every time they moved the ball, a flag brought it back. Oh, believe me, as a Broncos fan, I know all about off to slow starts and having to try and come back, because that is just the definition of the Broncos right now, which is really, really hard to deal with on a daily basis. All right, so they're going to start off actually at their own 13-yard line in shotgun, back lined up to the right. C.J. Stroud takes the snap, hands the ball off, run up the middle, and that's going to be a pretty decent run up to about the 19, gain of about 5 or 6. All right, here we go. 3 minutes and 2 seconds under center. Takes the snap, 2nd and 5 to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going to get rid of it just in time. It's going to be a first down to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, 45. Cross midfield to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, and down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 50 yards. Wow. Yeah, Bethune was covering him, and then he cut up to try and get the sack, leaving the running back completely uncovered with no one near him for about 20 yards. And once he started going, it's going to be hard to stop. All right. In shotgun, steps back, throws it deep down the right side, and incomplete. That was completely out of bounds. I don't know what they're complaining about. It was an uncatchable ball, so... There shouldn't be a flag there. The ball was so far out of bounds, there's no way to catch it. Be a delayed handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. Oh, we're close to it. We're saying a gain of 9. 3rd down and 1 up to the 23 of San Francisco. Interesting. All right, I'm going to dive forward and get the first down. Just under a minute and 30 seconds. Coming down to 1 minute here shortly. And that is going to be 1st and 10 from, I want to say, about the 21-yard line for the Texans. All right, under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Stroud takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to try and run up the middle. He's going to get contacted immediately, gains about 1. And that was Nick Chubb on the rush. Biggest thing is bend, don't break, for the San Francisco 49ers. And then have the offense try and get something together on the next drive. Just outside the 20-yard line, in shotgun, man in motion to the left, running back lined up to the right. Stroud takes the snap. He's going to throw, floats it over the left side, over the head of the receiver, and incomplete. Very high pass. Nine seconds left in the first. 3rd down and 9. They get the stop here, and they're going to have to settle for another field goal, which would be... in the position that they're in right now is one of the best possible case scenarios short of a turnover. For the Niners, at least. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 9 in shotgun. Stroud takes the snap, throws it. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be hit immediately, and that's going to be gain of about 4. 4th down and 5 from the 16. And it's unlikely you're going to... Are they going to go for it? That's going to be the end of the first quarter, and we'll come back and see if they decide to attempt a field goal or try and go for it on 4th and 5. Give me just 1 second while I take a quick break. I'll go pee for the D for you, Juan. How about that? I'll be right back. Oops, wrong button. That button. Being home with 4. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. 34-yard attempt for Kamei Firebairn. Kick is good. So 2 pretty long drives. They took pretty much all of the first quarter for their drives. Not a lot for the Niners. See if the 49ers offense can come out and put something together. Because right now, what is that time of possession difference? It's got to be pretty massive. Yeah, 13-19 to 1 minute and 44 seconds. That is a huge difference. 138 yards to 18, and a lot of that was called back for penalties. They're not doing as bad. I mean, considering they've been out on the field for the entire game, basically, the defense holding them to 6 points on 2 fairly long drives I think that's decent. Let's see here. I'm going to check something real quick. No, not what I meant to... Dude, sometimes I really hate this app. I'm trying to figure something out. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Juan, you're saying the same thing. I know. It'll be okay. It's early in the game. Hopefully Mac Jones and those guys. The first drive was really weird. Those first 4 plays had 4 flags. And it's just like hopefully that is not going to be the case moving forward. So. Oh, very waiting for the commercials to end. I want to see this team come out and do something. All right, here we go. Now their lineup. 1457, fielded at the 3, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. 25 gets tripped up and falls down right around there. So 25-yard line is where San Francisco will start their second drive, all the way in the second quarter for their second drive because of the amount of time that the Texans took off the clock on their first drive primarily. Because their first drive was 9 minutes, 39 seconds, and then their second was 3:40. So, second drive, a lot less, obviously, but that's still a vast majority of the game for those two combined. All right, here we go. Under center, Mac Jones, McCaffrey in the backfield, takes the snap. Delayed handoff to McCaffrey, who's going to get past the 30 up to about the 32-yard line, maybe the 33, gain of about 8 for the first carry for McCaffrey. So about 2.5 yards to go. So second about 2.5. Okay, here we go. All right, so second down and 3. Shotgun takes the snap. Pressure coming. A blitz is coming, and Jones is going to barely get rid of it. Attempts to get it to use check, incomplete. They brought a lot of pressure. And they got to Mac Jones again. They haven't gotten a sack, but my goodness, he has gotten hit a number of times already. Because they brought 6. Yeah, if they're going to stop this blitz, this all-out blitz that the Texans have been doing, they're going to have to get the run game going because it's going to make them regret blitzing the ball so much. Or blitzing the quarterback and then trying to rush too much. In motion, it's going to be a pass play. Throws it, it's going to be caught short of the first and it's a complete catch, but gain of nothing, and that was, oh boy. So, let's see. Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th and 3, a loss of 1 for Demarcus Robinson on his first reception. So Mac Jones is 2 for 5 for 4 yards right now. So punt team is out again. Punt is away. Fielded, fair caught at the 18. And that is where the Texans will take over on their next drive. So the first 2 drives, the 49ers have done very little. Their offense is struggling in every possible way. And they're not trying to run the ball a lot, which is, I think, a mistake. They need to get the run game going if they're going to protect Mac Jones a little bit, because every time he goes back, they're bringing 5 or 6, and he's getting hit. Oh, boy. I know, Juan, not the way you wanted it to start, but hey, it could be worse. It could be like the Broncos game against the Giants. Granted, we did come back and win that, but the first part of that game, oh my God, until the fourth quarter, that was about the worst thing I'd ever seen. Cheers. Re-upped. Yeah. What is it, the chit thing? Get it, girl. Well, back to it. What am I doing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to plug this in. Oh, stretch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm a little boring this morning. I apologize. A, this game is kind of not what I was expecting. B, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I got a decent amount of sleep. But I'm just kind of feeling worn out. I ended up having to work yesterday. I ended up working 10 hours. All right, here we go. In shotgun from their own 18, takes the snap, Stroud to throw, pressure's coming, it is caught though, and that is going to be close to a first down, but not quite. 2nd down and 1. That is Hutchinson on the reception, Xavier Hutchinson. Okay, here we go. Something fun happened. 12:50 on the clock, 2nd down and 1. Under center, C.J. Stroud, 2 backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back. He's going to get the first down and much more, and that's going to be a big first down and up to about the 35-yard line or so. And there's a flag down, though. I think that's on the offense. So my guess is this ball's coming back. Holding. Yep. So instead of second down and 1, actually, instead of first down and 10 from a second down and 1, now it's going to be second down and 8 back at their own 20. So that's going to definitely help out the San Francisco defense. And there's, that's a hold. Yeah, he's like hugging him and getting tackled. So that was a hold. That was definitely a hold. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back lined up to the right, man in motion over to the right, 2 wide right. Takes the snap, steps back, pressure coming, throws it, caught, and going to gain about 4, and is tackled immediately. 3rd down and 4 at the 24. So this would be big if they get a stop. This would be the first time they've stopped the Texans from getting down the field in any kind of way. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 4, second quarter, 11:38 on the clock in shotgun. Stroud takes the snap, only rushing 3, but he's almost going to get there. He's going to throw it wide open past the 30, and that is going to be a first down. That's Knoll on the reception. And yeah, like he was playing off too far and was not able to get back. And even though they only brought 3, there was still a decent hole in that coverage. All right, in shotgun, hands the ball off, run up the middle, gains about 2 before he runs into the pile. And that's going to bring up second down and 8 at the 33-yard line. .45 on the clock as it continues to move. I'm surprised we haven't seen David today, Juan. It's a morning game and it's his team. I see a lot of the 49ers fans look how I imagine you're looking right now, just mildly despondent. Second down and 8, C.J. Stroud to roll out and throw, pressure coming deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and my God, he got the ball. He was open enough, and Knoll, again, a 44-yard reception up to the 23 of San Francisco. I understand that one. That's how I felt last week with the Broncos, not going to lie. Glad I didn't turn it off because it ended up turning around for me, but yeah, so that's going to bring up to the 23, and they are once again deep into the San Francisco side, and shotgun takes the snap. 4-man pressure. It's coming, but either he's going to escape and run himself into the 19-yard line and bring it into the red zone. Second down and 6 coming up. Huh. They're talking about the 2 big plays, and they confused which play was which, but I guess that can happen. I do worse. Oh, Juan, it's okay. It's okay. There's going to be an interception, right? Pick 6 at the 1-yard line. Yeah. So let's will that into existence, right? Dude, these Charmin commercials about toilet paper and toilet paper stuck to bears' butts and stuff, they're so freaking weird. Just like, I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks they're odd? I can't be the only one, right? Because, what the hell? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Waiting on commercials. So we're not missing anything right now. The commercial is just, yeah. Cleaning some stuff up. I'm trying to keep this place clean. It's very small. If it's not clean, then it's very uncomfortable. So I'm running around doing a couple things. I fell asleep. I had to work all day yesterday. Oh, Alfred Collins is now going into the medical tent. Oh my God. Dude. 49ers cannot take any more injuries on defense. All right. 2nd and 6 from the 19. Under center, CJ Stroud back in the backfield. Man in motion across the back. Takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to the running back. He's going to try and cut up the left side, and he gets thrown to the ground, and that is going to be a gain of nothing as Winters on the tackle. Yeah, Collins being injured could be not good. Okay, 3rd down and 5. In shotgun, no back in the backfield. 2 wide left, 3 wide right. CJ Stroud ready to take the snap. 1 second on the play clock. Gets the ball off just in time. Pressure coming, throws it, but wide open is a receiver just past the 1st down marker, and that is, pardon me. Oh, sounds good. Good to see you, Grogu. Juan is not doing as good, so maybe check back on him shortly. I'm doing all right. I'm just slowly losing my mind over here, but that's normal. Appreciate you stopping by to say hi, and looks like you guys are in a tight game there with 6-3, but go Bills. Sorry that they did not win the poll. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the right, takes the snap, steps back to throw, and wide open in the middle of the end zone, touchdown. And that, Jaden Higgins, there was just no one even covering him, and the defense is really struggling right now. Yeah. Sorry, Juan. Yeah, there's just no one even covered him. I think that is Higgins' 2nd catch in the NFL. Kick is up, and it is good. It is a 13-0 lead currently with the Texans over the 49ers. The 49ers just have been unable to do anything on offense, leaving their defense to just get, my guess, is exhausted and now injured. It could change, hopefully. The biggest thing, Juan, is the offense has to stay on the field. The time of possession shows a lot of the issue. So the issue is that the time of possession is this: 19 minutes and 12 seconds for the Texans, 3 minutes and 16 seconds for the 49ers. The 49ers have not, their defense has been on the field the whole game, basically, at this point. They're getting tired. And unless the offense can have a long, sustained drive to hopefully get them a little bit of rest, the Texans did start out with the ball, so maybe They do a nice long, like 7-minute drive, get that get the defense rested up. They score some points, and then they turn around and they get to double dip, get the ball back, and score some more. They could absolutely be back in this. You never know. Like if they could take a nice 7-minute long drive to score a touchdown, and then they get the ball right back. Good to see you, Grogu. We'll talk to you soon. Right? Juan. Oh, shit. So right now, Juan, we're rooting for 7-minute drive for the offense. And so 7-minute drive for the offense, scoring a touchdown, and then not allowing any time, essentially, for the Texans to do anything, and getting the ball back at the start of the second half, and going down and scoring another touchdown and taking a 1-point lead to start the second half. I think that is more than possible if this offense can get their shit together and, I don't know, run the ball. Just a thought. I'm going to pace around a little bit because, like I said, I'm a little bit tired, and sitting in this chair has been hurting my back because I tweaked it yesterday. We had to work. We had to pull a panel cover off a panel, and there was no one there to help me to start that. And so it was like a panel cover that weighed I think it was like 110 pounds. And I had to pull it off, and it was like 4 feet wide, and I just barely had grips on it, and I kind of twisted in a weird way, and my back's been killing me. And standing has felt better than sitting. So I apologize if I'm away from the screen, but oh my good Lord. Yeah. It was a big old industrial grade fucking eyeline commercial panel cover. And those things are designed to withstand like an explosion. Kickoff is into the end zone, will be a touchback, and they will get the ball at the 35-yard line. Yeah, some of those panel covers, man. Like, because it's like if something blows, it needs to stop it the best it can. And so they're like, dude, they're so damn heavy. Oh, that thing was awful. And I'm too old for this nonsense. All right, here we go. San Francisco, do something. I'll get the stick and poke you. If you watch my short from the other night, you'll see. Hands the ball off to CMC, who's going to get nowhere. Damn it. All right, we got to get the stick. Time for the stick. Oopsie. There we go. I got my poking stick. It's my poking stick. Oop. Spilled on myself. Be like, hey. Do something. All right. Rolls around. He's going to throw, and he dirts it in the frickin' ground at the feet of Jawan Jennings, and 3rd and 10 after a incomplete pass. Oh, God. The pressure is coming. The offensive line is not standing up, and they're not calling plays that are getting the ball out of his hands quickly. The amount of pressure that's coming for Mac Jones, you need to be doing like quick slants, like quick outs, quick flats, quick something. And right now they're doing play action and shit like this. It's slowing you down. He's getting annihilated. In shotgun all by himself. 3 seconds on the play clock. 3rd down and 10. Jones takes the snap, throws it. It's out quickly, and that's going to be a gain of 5, and that's going to be not enough. Oh, my goodness. It's the opposite of what they needed to do. They need to get the ball. See, they got the ball out quick, and they got a 4 or 5 yard pass. If they just do that a couple more times, they'll get down the field a little bit and start, slowing down that pass rush. Getting the ball out fast. If the run game's not working and any of your other crap that's slow isn't working, you just got to do very fast releases and fast, quick passes. You see that a lot of times. You see that with Joe Flacco right now because there's no O-line in Cincinnati, and he's not exactly what I call mobile. All right, punt team is out. Punt is away. Defense is probably already very tired. It'll be fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, 20, tries to dive forward, does not. And that's going to be at the 20-yard line. So, I mean, realistically, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fact that, like, it's frustrating for me to watch, even as not, like, yeah, they're a better team than this. They are. The 49ers are a better team than this. And the fact that they are, like, they're not doing... they're not doing these quick passes that's getting the ball out of Mac Jones' hands really quickly. And it's like, if they're bringing 6 and you do some quick passes, there's going to be somebody open who might be able to break down the field or at least get you 5 yards. But they're doing like play action and all this other like weird trickery crap, and it's slowing down the play, which gives the defense and their 6 pass rushers time to get to Mac Jones. So they need to take advantage of the fact that they're trying to blitz a lot and take away the blitz by getting rid of the ball fast and exposing the gaps in coverage when you're rushing more guys than you have offensive linemen. Like, I don't know. I'm not a freaking coach, but I see it all the time. I've watched enough football to know that tends to work pretty well. But maybe I'm crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, even if they don't run the ball, I'm telling you one, they need to do quick passes. They're rushing 6. That's leaving some sort of open in the zone or someone open on man. And you just got to identify it and just get the ball out fast. Yeah, they're not doing like anything. They're just, I don't know what their play calling is, but it's ass right now. All right. So here we go. From their own 20, Houston under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Stroud, with 5:52 left in the half, hands the ball off. He's going to be hit immediately, loses a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Even with how tired the Niners defense probably is at this point, they're still making some good plays, but they're making some mistakes. And I definitely think it has to do with the fact that they've been on the field for over 20 minutes already, which in the first half shouldn't happen. Like, usually you're looking at like an even split on 60 minutes of football. Like, you should be at closer to like 15 minutes at this point. Maybe not even 15. Shit, 12. In shotgun, backline up to the left. Stroud takes the snap. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught on the sideline. Gain of about 7. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 at the 27-yard line of Houston. Juan will take a good luck shot at halftime. How about that? I'll do that for you. I don't want to. I don't want to take a shot. I'll take a fireball to just try and help the 49ers gain some confidence. It probably won't do anything. But, hey, I like to think maybe I have some sway in the universe. All right, pressure coming. He's going to get rid of the ball. It's tipped and incomplete. 4th down and 3. There's a flag. Pass was deflected. So there cannot be... No, it's deflected. There cannot be... No. No. Oh, my God. Defensive holding. Oh, my God. They finally get a stop, and there's this ass holding call. Wow, what is going on? Niners, do I need to change my hat? Do I need to put on my lucky hat for you guys? If I find it real quick. Holy crap, this is getting out of hand for you fellas. Juan, I am so sorry, man. This is a tough one to watch. Where's my stupid lucky hat? That's not my lucky hat. I only have like 3 places to put hats, but the thing is, I was doing a video, and I accidentally... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I missed a play. I accidentally hit the remote and I turned off the TV. I am so sorry, but that was another first down. Oh my goodness, as I'm looking for my lucky hat. Oh wait, no, that was the same. Oh no, there's another injury for the defense. Oh my God. Oh, come on. At some point, this cannot continue with these injuries. What is happening? Quick little timeout. I don't how, dude, did I leave my lucky hat in Colorado on my last trip? I think I did. Well, we'll put on a different hat that also brings luck. And my Casa Bonita hat. Just for you, Juan. So that put it at the 50. That play that I missed was Hutchinson for 18 yards up to the 50. Stout was injured on the play, and we have an injury timeout. Yeah, you gotta, I mean, you can't keep getting injuries like this because you're not gonna have, what are you gonna do? Start running linebacker at D end? Like, shit. All right, give me 1 sec. Changed hats, and we'll see, maybe get some luck going for you guys because this game is, you already have 2 defensive injuries, and the one stop, they get a kind of ticky-tacky holding call. So, damn, man. I'll be right back. Sorry, I forgot I just said a bunch of cool shit about how the... Yeah, right, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I understand completely, Juan. Don't worry about it. If you need to take a break and step away from this game for a bit, I 100% understand that. 100%. I'll try and get the Discord going, and I'll send you like a message. Hopefully you can see it. And if something changes, something flips on this thing, like happened in the Broncos game where I was like half paying attention towards the end, and then I hear something about a touchdown, and then I'm like, oh, I should maybe tune back in. And then they scored a second, and it started getting kind of crazy. So, like I said, you never know what can happen in a game. Their offense needs to take advantage of a strong pass rush. They really do. So they're rushing 6 a lot of times, which is leaving somebody open, right? So, like, maybe have Kittle start blocking and leak out or something. They got to do something to fight against this pass rush, because it's getting home and it's disrupting everything, including the run game. That's how it feels. They got to be tough, and they got to keep pushing though, and try and get a stop here, get the ball back for the offense, and the offense has to play with the strengths of going against a pass rush. Like I said, I keep saying it over and over again. They gotta get someone to leak out in coverage. It's supposed to be blocking and make something happen. All right, pressure coming. 1st down and 10. He's gonna get tackled as he throws and out of bounds. Incomplete. That was a good play by Okawanu, I want to say is how it's pronounced. All right, in shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball off, contacted in the backfield. There's a flag. Keep biting my nails. I've got to stop doing that. Sorry about that. I know some people really hate it. I got to stop picking at them. Hold on the Texans. This is going to bring up 2nd down and 20, which is hopefully... $1:50 on the clock after that 2-minute warning. The San Francisco 49ers do have all 3 timeouts. So if they can get a stop here, start calling some timeouts, get the ball back, and maybe do something to end this half. I'm telling you, go hurry up and quick passes, and they'll get somewhere. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. 2nd down and 20. Takes the snap, rushing 4, throws over the middle, caught and complete, but gain of about 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 or 14, depending on the spot. And they need to call a timeout. San Francisco needs to call a damn timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Or don't. Call a timeout? No, we're just going to let them burn the clock down and leave even less time for the... Okay. Oh, I don't understand this at all. You have the chance to get the ball back with more time, and you're just letting them burn an entire 40 seconds off the clock. What the hell are you doing? I don't get this. In shotgun. Pressure coming, takes the snap, throws it. It's going to get to the 19. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Timeout called now finally. Jesus. Why didn't they take it before that play? Yeah, it leaves you with 1 timeout, but now instead of about a minute, or instead of about a minute and a half, you'd have, instead of under a minute, you'd have about a minute and a half, minute 40. Like, time management on some of these teams, I'm just baffled by. Like, leave yourself more time. Yeah, it might cost you an extra timeout, but 40 seconds. They took 40 seconds or 45 seconds. I don't... Okay, anyway. All right, so a fairly decent field goal coming here. I want to say mid-40s. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's closer than I thought. 37-yard attempt. So, fairly short field goal attempt. Kick is up and is good, and it's 16-0. 58 seconds left. 2 timeouts. The 49ers, they gotta do something. Yeah, not looking good, Juan. Not looking good. I need to turn... Actually, it's a little hot in here again. The AC running, and still... Dude, it's like I'm sweating. It's only got a mini split, and it's sometimes, like, it's higher up, and it registers weird temperatures sometimes. I'm like... I don't know what the heck. Certain areas of the house are hotter than others. And I think it's because the sun hits this wall over here and it's got a metal, it's like cooking, like in a little easy bake oven. All right, fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts up to the 30, to the 35, the 40, the 50, and down at the 50-yard line with 51 seconds. Hell yeah, that was a good return. Oh, there's a flag. At the end of the return, though, so what the hell is that going to be about? Come on! Face mask on Houston, an extra 15 yards. The Niners are starting on the 35-yard line of Houston. Holy shit. Ah, that's going to be a great place to start. Oh, you guys needed that bad one. You needed it, and you got it. There you go. Maybe this will spark a little bit of life into this offense. Holy crap. Yeah. 35-yard line. That is a huge flip of the field. And with that extra 15, they're in field goal range. They got 2 timeouts, 50 seconds, takes the snap to throw, throws it deep down the left side, caught, and out of bounds. Oh, wait, no, they're saying got thrown backwards out of bounds, so that's born on the reception. Call timeout, 32 seconds, and that's up to the 17-yard line. There's only 1 timeout left now, but they're at the 17 in the red zone. And Juan, there may still be hope. Get a touchdown. Get the ball back. Get another touchdown. Boom. It's either a 2-point game, or if you go for 2 on each, it's tied. Oh, no, I know, Juan. Oh, my goodness. I know. Yeah, buddy. So they called the timeout. Technically, they said 32. They put 39 back on because someone didn't see him call the timeout right away, so they kept the clock running. But 39 seconds, 1 timeout. They're at the 17-yard line, 1st down and 10. San Francisco showing signs of life for the first time this game as far as their offense is concerned. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 from the 17. McCaffrey in motion, takes the snap in shotgun. Jones to throw over the middle, caught and dropped by McCaffrey. Good coverage, but not a lot of time taken off the clock. 2nd down and 10, still plenty of opportunities left. That was a good defensive effort. No, you need a TD. Don't kid yourself, Juan. A TD mainly because it will just absolutely shit on the moral, like the moral standing, or like not the moral, the morality of the Texans. In shotgun, back lined up to the right, man in motion, looks to be Bourne, steps back to throw, Jones lets it loose, and that's going to be caught. Oh, he drops it. That was Jawan Jennings, in motion, and he dropped the ball. Oh, 3rd down and 10. Come on, guys. 29 seconds. Oh, I'm like sore. Doing the work we did yesterday, there's a lot of like, we pulled a bunch of wire in, and a lot of arm work. I am like trying to stretch out my shoulders and shit, and it's just not. They're just so tight. It's uncomfortable. I'm old. In shotgun. Kittle in motion. McCaffrey to the left. 2 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 10. 17-yard line. Throws it into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, George Kittle! There you go! Hell yeah! Texans allowed George Kittle to get a big touchdown with 20 seconds left in the half. And that is the spark the 49ers needed in this one. That's what we're talking about. George frickin' Kittle in double coverage comes down with it, and that is why that man is the manimal. Holy shit, that was amazing. Look at this. Double coverage right to him. Snags it, holds on to it. Extra point coming. They're not going to go for 2. It's a good way. There's 25 seconds left. Extra point is up, and it is good because guess what? You have a kicker now, and you can kick extra points. Never lose faith, my friend. It is now only a 9-point game, and you guys get the ball to start the second half. There are 25 seconds left. The Texans do have 2 timeouts, but you know what? Don't allow a kickoff return like the Texans just allowed, and you guys might be able to get a stop and go into the half with this score as it sits. There you go. That changes the entire momentum of the game going into half. People talk about momentum and if it's a real thing, but like you see something like this happen and the game changes. You see a big play and the game changes, right? This could be it. Nice National Tight End Day, even better. George Kittle is like the prototypical best tight end. He's like an offensive lineman that can also just beat the shit out of people and take passes out of the air like that. George Kittle is the best tight end in the league. I don't care what anyone else says. I really don't. And it's not just because I like the Niners. Like, I like Kelsey. He's a receiver. He's not, watch him block against some of the blocks George Kittle does. Kickoff fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts up to the 25 and the 27 or 28-yard line. 17 seconds remaining. Texans do have 2 timeouts, and that is where the Texans will take over to start their next drive. No, it was a bad pass. It was a dangerous pass, but you just be like, you know what? Kittle's there somewhere. Fucking throw it up. He'll rip it out of their hands. It was right where it needed to be for him to catch it. But to be honest, it was not a great decision, but George Kittle is the manimal, and that is why you're going to get a touchdown from him out of something like that. In shotgun, 1st and 10, 17 seconds left. 4-man rush, pressure's coming. He throws it, and he's going to step out of bounds at around the 31-yard line, stopping the clock with 11. Yeah, he's the manimal. Is that his nickname? Because if it's not, it should be. Because that is what he is. That man is a freak, and I frickin' love him, dude. He is like one of my favorite players in the NFL. Like, just by far. He's a good dude. He's a crazy guy. And he's just a nice guy, but he's also like on the field, he's nuts and it's amazing. Pressure coming. Stroud gets it off deep down. Intercepted! Run back! 5 seconds left. Slide down. No, he's going to try and get it back up to the 30. And he's going to, he's going backwards. He's still not down. Oh, he's still not down. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, boy. He throws an interception. If he had slid down, there's a chance for a long field goal. He should have slid. There was 2 seconds left. Slide down. Take a 60-yard field goal attempt, man. But still, interception to end the half. There's that There's that change, man. There's that change in momentum. There's that change in momentum I was talking about. They were not stopping anything, and they get that touchdown, demoralizes them a little bit, and then bam, get a pick. Now, if he'd slid down, you go in with a 6-point deficit, possibly. But to be honest, the interception alone is enough to mess with them a bit. So there you go. Way to end the half, 49ers. Juan, you got hope coming out of the halftime, especially the fact that you guys get the ball to start. And if that offense comes out firing like that, this game's going to get real close real quick. Take a look at some scores around the league. Right now you got Buffalo 19-3 over the Carolina Panthers. The Philadelphia Eagles are beating the Giants 14-10. New England's barely beating Cleveland 9-7 at half. Miami is throttling the Falcons 17-3. That's why the Falcons, I do not put them on my top 10. They can beat a good team and then turn around and be absolute dog shit. Oh, they're playing Kirk Cousins. Never mind, that's why. Oh, poor Kirk O'Chains. He sucks now. Let's see here. And then you got Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore over Chicago 10-6 at half. And Cincinnati playing big over New York Jets 24-13. Let's take a gander here real quick, though. How is the old man Flacco? Ooh, Flacco, look at that. 15 for 20 and 2 touchdowns. And those touchdowns... Oh, hold on. T. Higgins and Chase Brown, but hold the phone. Joe Flacco has a rushing touchdown. What the... So, the game we did, Joe Flacco had a run for a first down, and that got them into a scoring position. And then you turn around and Joe Flacco has a running touchdown? Did he, somehow become not the second oldest quarterback in the league? You did have a timeout, yes. So that interception, he could have slid. He was in with 2 seconds left after the interception. He was at the 38-yard line, which would have been like a mid to high 50s kick. And it was more than possible. So he should have slid down instead of trying to return it. There would have been 2 seconds on the clock. But I think he was too excited and didn't see it. Well, it wasn't the timeout. It was the fact that the guy who caught the interception didn't go down. And he went down after time expired. Heck yeah. That was crazy. That was a good end of the half for 49ers fans, Texans fans. If there is anyone in here that's a Texans fan, still looking good, but that could mess it up. Oh, yeah, he's playing great. He should have slid, though. He should have freaking slid. It would have been like, dude, your kicker has been on point, and he was kicking it in practice from like 70 yards, and it would have been like a 54-yarder or something like that, where he could have gone down with 2 seconds left. And a 54-yarder is well within Panero's distance, and that would have been amazing to score 10 points in the last 25 seconds of the half. Yeah, that was a suspect decision. He's going to be kicking himself later. I don't think they need to punish him or anything. Be like, hey, but he's going to watch that and be like, damn. Right. All right. So, one, I will do this to help your team come out to start out on fire to start the second half. This is for you. I'd say it's for Hoff, too, but he'd probably shake his head and laugh at me. But let's do it. All right? So, no, I'm not going pee. I'm going to take a shot of Fireball for your team to come out on fire in the offense for the second half. Cheers, buddy. Oh, that's awful. Every time I regret that. Why do I keep doing it? No, I'm fine. Blah. Blah. Ooh. Oh, God, I react to that poorly every time. There's just like no way to. One of my coworkers, Kyle, he'll drink that like it's water sometimes. I'm just like, how? How do you do this? Exactly. Exactly. Juan, it could be good. Give me a second. I'm not going to go pee. I'm not going to go pee for the D. All right? I'm going to go stretch my legs a bit. Like I said, I got to stretch my arms and my back a little bit. That work I did yesterday, a lot of heavy lifting, pulling. We pulled in a bunch of wires. Like, it was only 3 parallel runs, but it was copper, like 350s, and I was like getting slammed into the pan. I was just a little sore. Normally not this sore after something like that, but I am. I think it's because I'm a little out of shape right now. I need to get back to Colorado. Good Lord. They might extend my leave out here. Might not leave. They might extend my time out here until Thanksgiving. But we'll see. Waiting to hear back. But I put my foot down. I'm like, no further than that. It's not possible. So, but I'll let you guys know. And I'm going to take a quick stretch break because I'm feeling very old. All right, chat with my buddy Greg. He is a Cowboys fan. And to jinx them, his favorite team is, for college, the Florida State Seminoles. So I'm going to wear a Seminoles shirt and or hat to hopefully jinx his, because the Florida State won yesterday, so maybe it'll jinx his team. Yeah, well, I'm saying he should have either gone out of bounds or during the return, because he got into field goal range and could have slid down and been in field goal range already with time, and he didn't. It was a mistake. And that's, guys make mistakes. They're allowed to do it. It sucks that it happened, but, Oof. And I got to make a short. Scattaboo is out, likely for the season. It looks like he broke his leg, and it was bad, which sucks because Scattaboo is one of the funnest rookies. He's one of the funnest players in the league right now. And the fact that he's going to be gone for the remainder of the season is devastating for the Giants. Yeah, he got carted off with an air cast. I think he's done for the season, which is just awful. What the kick is a little dinky do. Hey, there we go. 49ers starting the ball off third quarter. He shorted the landing zone, and there you go. 40-yard line starting for the 49ers. What were you doing, man? That was an ass kick. You kick it wrong? It's like an onside kick. That was terrible. So 49ers get the ball at the 40. And there you go. Maybe that shot of fireball is going to help you out there, Juan. Under center, man in the backfield. Jennings in motion from left to right. And now you got McCaffrey in motion. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Quick throw. Caught by Jennings. Gain of 6. That's what I'm talking about. Quick passes. Eliminate the rush. That's what I've been saying the entire first half. That is a 7-yard quick pass to Jennings. Now you have a 2nd and 3. You have all this pressure. They're rushing 6, sometimes 7, and you're going to have guys open that are going to be able to get 5, 6, 7 yards, and maybe there's a big enough hole in a zone coverage, they're going to get even more. Under center, hands the ball off, and McCaffrey he does not go down, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He almost went down 2 yards back, but he gains about a half a yard, so 3rd and 2 coming up. I'm telling you, quick passes is what they need right now. The run game, I'm telling you, quick passes. They need to do quick passes. 1, quick, fast, short. They are bringing 6 like every single time. You're going to leave guys open. You just got to figure out which guys that's going to be, disguise like a tight end or something, and get it down. In shotgun, they're rushing 6 again. He gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. 4th and 3 coming up. Not how you want to start. Quick, short passes. What are they doing? Kittle was open across the middle on a short route right there before he even started to let go of the ball. Damn, man. I'm telling you, quick, short passes. How many times do I need to scream it into this camera before San Francisco? They're never going to listen to me. It's fine. All right, punt is away. Damn it. Fielded. Oh, it bounces. 49er bounce. They're going to get it at the Texans. The Texans take over at their own 5. There we go. That's a good punt. Oh, dude, David, of course. Dinner, yes. I forgot what time it is for you. Glad to see you back. Juan is having an existential crisis, at least, and I've been screaming about the fact that the Texans keep rushing 6. And the 49ers need to start doing quick outs, quick slants, like quick flats, something like that to take advantage of the missing linebackers in coverage, either on a tight end or a running back or a slot receiver. And if you can get that, you're going to start getting yards. And they did that on the very first play, and they gained 7. And then they went to the run game, and then they did a delayed fucking, like a slower pass play, not a quick out. And they had Kittle open over the middle on a quick pass, and either Mac Jones didn't see it, or it wasn't his first read, which it should have been, because if Kittle's going to leak out over the middle on a freaking linebacker, that should be your target, especially with how they've been guarding Kittle. Maybe I'm insane. I'm very nervous about the Broncos. I'm starting to get way too hyped up. Oof. And I got to make a video, unfortunately, about Cam Scatterbo being injured for the season. Sounds like he may have broken his leg. But from my understanding, it was ugly. There's a shot they need to change their game plan. Their game plan has been running the ball up the middle, not working, and doing like play action, which obviously you're not running the ball well, so that's not working. And the Texans are rushing 6. And as I keep saying, and I feel like I'm going to just stop at some point, they need to run very quick passes and take advantage of that blitz. Scatterbo got hit and sounds like he broke his leg. He was carted off with an air cast on his leg, and they're calling it a horrific and or gruesome ankle injury where his foot was turned the wrong way. So my guess is Scat's season is over. And I'm bummed because he is one of my favorite rookies and one of my favorite players this season because he's just a fun dude to watch. So I'm going to come up with a short if I have time in between this stream and the Broncos stream. I'm hoping I do because yeah, everyone does. David, dude, everyone. He's a likable dude. He's a lunatic on the field, and he's a nice dude, and he's a little crazy, and everyone can associate. From the 6-yard line, they're going to run it, and he's going to get up to the 9-yard line. Gain of 3. They're going to say the 10, 9.5, 10, something like that. Uh-oh. Injured Texan Berrios. Berrios has been a dangerous threat this week so far. So Berrios, if he's hurt, he's 5 receptions, 38 yards, and a couple of those have been big first down conversions on 3rd and medium to long. So if Berrios is out, that's going to be a target that CJ Stroud does not want to lose. Yeah, he has been. And well, the thing is, he's not getting the most yards. He doesn't have a touchdown, but he's been the guy to go to on like 3rd and long, and he's been destroying on 3rd and long. He's been like the target, getting open and converting those longer 3rd downs, which the Texans have been doing very well today compared to what they normally do. So like normally they're one of the worst teams in 3rd down efficiency, and they're 5 for 9. And I want to say 3 of those were to Berrios. I'm probably wrong, but my terrible old man memory thinks that it was 2 or 3 of those were Berrios on some pretty good receptions for him. But yeah, I'm bummed as shit about Cam, man. Just sucks. Scatterbo is such a good player. I'm going to do some work real quick. Nope, don't do that. Do that. Do this. Do that. I'm going to try and get something set up so I can do this short really freaking quick. So while we're on breaks, I'm going to be doing some it's like not editing, but I'm going to do what I would consider pre-editing, which is inserting graphics where I know I'm going to need them. I'm getting better at this, which means, do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. Okay, so let's do... All right, second down and 6 from the 10. Throws it over the middle. It's caught and down around the 20. Higgins on the reception. Okay, modify that. All right, handoff after 1st and 10 at the 20. Stopped. Oh, but he gets through. Gets through the scrum and gets about 5. Yeah, D-line's decimated. You hope it maybe... All right, on 2nd and 5, hands the ball off. He's going to try and cut around. He's going to lose a yard. No, he's getting back to the yard to gain. Or, sorry, not yard to gain. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, I downloaded the wrong thing. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 5 from the 25 in shotgun. Stroud takes the snap. Pressure is coming. He throws it. It's going to be caught. That's going to be a 1st down. That is Noel now. Close that. Oh no, Winters is now down, injured right now, waiting to hear back. Oh my good lord. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not what you want to see. All right, while we're on commercial break, I'm going to work on this video thing I'm about to do. Why is it doing this? Okay, we're going to have to change something up. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, there we go. I'm not an idiot. No, I am, but it's fine. Okay. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Contacted in the backfield and breaks free, but still loses a yard on the play. Give me just a second. Okay, there we go. All right, running around the right edge on the boot is going to be overthrown, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10, and you have signs of life going. Bills are in control now, 26-3. So Bills, when Grogu comes back, she's having a real good one. Steve, I just saw that you were there. Avs down 2-3. Come on, man. Nuggets won last night. We need the Broncos to win. Avs to win. That'd all be great for me. Sorry, I missed that. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10. Pressure coming. And he's going to throw it short. It's going to be caught. And, oh, God, it's a first down up to the 50-yard line. Mustafa didn't get him. Schultz is down, though, and it looks like Schultz might be injured. That would be another massive injury for the receiving corps if he's not getting back up. He came in too hot. Mustafa came in way too hot. D. Winters is back on the field, so maybe just a stinger. Timeout called by Stroud in. Oh. Dalton Schultz is on the sideline after that first down because it looked like he got a little banged up. All right, so 1st down and 10 from their own 50. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, going to throw over the middle, caught down to about the 33-yard line. And that's Xavier Hutchinson on the reception. Ugh. First down and 10. Hands the ball off. Gets down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 3. Second and 7. Play fake. Throws it deep down the right side. Out of the reach of Harrison Bryant. And incomplete. Third down and 7 coming up. All right, so third and 7 from the 30, takes the snap, pressure coming, he gets hit as he throws, but it's caught to the 10, to the 5, and that is a touchdown, and that is Xavier Hutchinson. Oh, boy. Juan, I am sorry, my friend. Oh, my God. Extra point is up and good. Oh, boy. Nope, I hit the wrong button. So I'm trying to update my scoreboard. I'm having a weird issue. Yeah, I know, Juan. I know it, buddy. Okay, there we go. Got it fixed. All right, give me 1 second. I apologize for the delay and my mild distraction there. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, and we will hopefully see the Niners, I don't know, come back with some sort of offensive genius and score a touchdown right away. There's still plenty of time in this game. 1.5 quarters left to go. I've seen crazier, and it was last weekend. All right, Juan, switching to beer. Fielded at the 1, up to the 10, the 15, to the 20, cuts up the middle, gets, taken out at the 23-yard line. Well, one, it's football. I mean, honestly, every team has ups and downs and bad and good, and you can't get too mentally invested in it. That's one thing I've learned is if I get too mentally invested and freak out about it, it's not going to do anything good for me. And so instead of being an entertainment thing, it becomes a detriment. You don't want that. From the 24, hands the ball off. McCaffrey, he's got an opening, and he's going to get close to the first down. Maybe. If not a first down, it is about a 9.5-yard gain for McCaffrey, trying to get that run game going. And right now, McCaffrey now takes over the lead spot of rushing yards with 17, previously held by Mac Jones with his single 13-yard carry. Let's see here. All right. Mac Jones to throw behind the line of scrimmage to McCaffrey. They did not give him the first down, but that's going to give him a first down. And they're moving the ball. That's what you can hope for. Right now, you got to pick them apart bit by bit, get down the field, score a touchdown, tire out their defense, and then hopefully give your defense some rest so they can come out and dominate on the next drive. You know what I mean? All right, under center, Jones steps back to throw. Pressure coming. Whoa, launches it deep down. Jennings, he drops the ball. Oh, my God, he had it. He had it in his hands. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, he had it. Jawan Jennings had it in his hands, and he just could not hold on to the damn ball. You bum. All right, 2nd and 10, steps back, fakes the swing. Kittle gets 4, 41-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 from the 41. Dude, that would have been like game-changing. That would have been down in the red zone and just he could not. Oh, fuck. That's a rough one. All right, in shotgun. Nope, they're calling a timeout. Why? I mean, I guess if it's this, it is an important 3rd down, but it's pretty early in the game to be using a timeout. And once again, you have issues with time management for the 49ers. All right, in motion, Jennings. 3rd and 6, takes the snap in shotgun. Jones, there's flags down. Is this on the offense or the defense? False start. Damn it, it's on the offense. Oh, boy. So instead of 2nd or 3rd and 6, it's now 3rd and 11. And they've got to do something big here. Got to do something. Third and 11. Empty back set in shotgun. McCaffrey now motions back in to be to the left of Mac Jones. 10 seconds on the clock. Doing a hard count. Crowd's a little loud. Takes the snap. It worked. No matter what, this is a free play. Just get rid of the ball, man. Oh, but you're going to get to replay it regardless because that was a free play. The hard count worked even with the crowd noise. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Would have been nice if they had gotten that and gotten a deep play on a free one, but you know what? You still get a chance to go another day. 3rd down and 6. There's a drunk Texans fan chugging a beer while waving a blue towel, because why not? 20 seconds on the play clock as they take to the line of scrimmage. Mac Jones comes out in shotgun with McCaffrey to his right. You got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Kittle is also to the left. And Mac Jones takes the snap. Kittle leaks out. Pressure coming. Jones is going to step up. He's going to run for it. He's got the first down, and he dives down around the 50-yard line. A great run by Mac Jones. A lot of coverage and a wide open space for him to run for the first down. And they're going to be across midfield at the 49 of Houston on where he dove forward. And a fresh set of downs, and San Francisco's offense gets to stay on the field, giving their defense a little rest and hopefully getting something done. First down and 10, hands off to McCaffrey, who's going to get about 4 on the carry. Right? Well, I guess they said a 3-yard gain, so 2nd down and 7, not 2nd down and 6, as I had initially thought. David, are you still here, or are you just being quiet? Just curious, if you need a game sync, let me know. I know that you typically like to do that, and you came in a little bit late, so you missed all my early ones. Under center, back in the backfield's McCaffrey. 2nd and 7, man in motion, 84. Takes the snap, fakes the pass, hands it off. McCaffrey's going to get the first down and a couple more up to about the 37-yard line. And there you go, 9-yard carry for McCaffrey. Yeah, dude, I thought he was just going to throw it real quick, and he didn't. And that's what I'm talking about. You either throw it really quick, or instead of a play action, a fake quick throw to fool everyone and hand it off. First and 10 from the 37-yard line in shotgun. Jones takes the snap. They're only rushing 4. Throws it deep over the middle. Caught at the 20-yard line. Oh, George Kittle, the manimal, getting another reception and a big first down near the red zone for the 49ers as this offense is starting to look, I don't know, not like shit. If I could speak. All right, I have a beer. I haven't even opened it yet. This game is starting to get exciting, and I'm enjoying it. Way to go, George Kittle. All right, under center, back in the backfield, use check in motion, hands the ball off to McCaffrey, who's going to get hit and contacted, gains 1.5 yards, but they are inside the red zone now at the 19-yard line, 2nd down, and a long 9, short 8 coming up. Long 8, short 9. Whatever. You know, talking too fast sometimes fools myself. Know what I mean? All right, they've got about 15 seconds of the play clock as they come out in or under center for Mac Jones. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. McCaffrey in motion. Kittle lined up. Takes the snap to throw. Pressure coming. Jones is going to take a sack. Oh, man. First sack of the day for either team. One, it's going to be helpful for the defense because they're going to be off the field for a decent amount of time. This drive is coming up on 6 minutes of game time, which is huge compared to what they have been doing. So the fact that they're getting rested is going to be helpful. All right, so 3rd and 17. They're all the way back at the 27 now. In shotgun, takes the snap. Jones steps back, Throws it deep down the left side and, oh, caught. He held onto it at the 1 yard line. Juwan Jennings, 1st and goal for the 49ers. Hell of a catch, makes up for that drop, and now it is a 1st down and goal at the 1. He made up for it, Juan. He made up for it. Juwan Jennings has his games, man. They're saying it's at the 2. My apologies. I thought he landed at the 1 with that ball. Jennings gets it there. Hell yeah. All right, 1st and goal at the 2 after a big reception by Juwan Jennings of 25 yards. And they're going to snap it, hand the ball. No, fakes it, leaks out. George Kittle's open. Wait, but he throws it shorter, and it's still caught for a touchdown. And that's Tonjes. And the San Francisco 49ers score another touchdown. Hell yeah. There you go. Jake Tonjes. They faked. They had Tonjes right in front of Kittle. They were looking at Kittle for the reception, but Tonjes was right in front of him, and he was more open, got the pass, got the reception, and both touchdowns for the 49ers are to tight ends here on National Tight End Day. Great play. Great play call, great execution, and another touchdown, making it a 10-point game pending the extra point. They're going for 2. McCaffrey's in the game, lining up at the 2, use check in motion, under center, Mac Jones. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, floats it, caught, and a 2-point good to Robinson. It is now an 8-point game, 1 possession, 15-23, and the 49ers offense starting to look like they know how to play football. Juan, there you go, buddy. That's fucking go, man. Yeah, isn't it Tonjes? Dude, momentum. I'm telling you. Let's see another interception. Could mean something, right? Both teams do have 2 timeouts. They both wasted timeouts early in this 3rd quarter. .28 seconds left in the 3rd. They make it a 1-possession, 8-score game. The 49ers offense is starting to look competent. Now we just need the 49ers defense to do something amazing. They already have an interception. It was at the end of the half and it ended the half. But if they can get it now, they could mean a whole lot more. That was a 7-minute drive. Got their defense some good rest. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. He's contacted right at the 30, dives forward to about the 31, and that is where the Texans will take over their next possession. All right, I'm going to step up for a second. I'll do that. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to do a couple different things at once. All right, coming back. All right, hand off to the running back, up the middle. Oh my God, a huge hole gets tripped up around the 45-yard line. A gain of about 14 yards for the rush. And that is Woody Marks on the carry. And that's going to bring it to the end of the 3rd quarter. So quarter 4 coming up right after this quick break. I'm trying to also set up stuff for the short I want to do so I can try and get that out in between games. It's very hard to do stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see here. Looking through some clothes, figuring out what I'm going to wear for... I'm doing 3 characters, 3 fan bases off of this. No. Do this. Okay. Do that one, this one, that one. Working on it, you know? Okay, there we go. All right, working on a couple different things. I'm trying to get this short ready so that way I can film it and put it up real fast. Pick 6 would be nice. And a 2-point conversion ties it. That would be amazing. If Lenore gets a pick 6, whew, oh boy. All right, here we go. All right. Under center, C.J. Stroud, 1st and 10 from their own 45, back in the backfield, way far back. 1 left, 1 right, tight end in motion, fakes the handoff, throws it down the left side, a little high and incomplete. Not great coverage, but the pass was high, pressure was on the way, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. You're having some coverage issues. And that's something that has been an issue for your team all year one. In shotgun, back lined up to the left, 45, 2nd down and 10, takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to cut up the right side, gets to the near the 50, maybe the 49, and that is going to bring up 3rd down and 5 or 6, depending on the spot. All right, 3rd down and 5, right at midfield. In shotgun, back joins Stroud in shotgun. Takes the step back. He's going to pass. Pressure's trying to get there. He's going to escape the pocket, get the 1st down, slides down around the 42-yard line, and that is a 1st down across midfield into the 42. Yeah, they're just not getting there. They're not getting enough pressure. And when they do get pressure, he's getting away because there's not a spy. In this case, there's not a spy at all. And so he's going to be able to get the 1st down because it's a 5-yarder. I mean, it ended up being 8 yards, but they needed a spy within the 5-yard range to contact him before he got there. But there was no spy, and C.J. Stroud, oh no. Now you got another 49er injured. Okawanu is down on the field, and they're going to take an injury timeout. Jesus. This is tough, man. Oh, shit. 2 years in a row with a ton of injuries, man. Yeah. It's been, I don't know, maybe they need to stop all those hard practices and hard preseason stuff, because like he's always like, yeah, calluses. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't build calluses on ligaments, man. So maybe take a fucking step back. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna chug a beer for you guys and go pee for the D. All right, there you go, Juan. I take my microphone off. I forgot to mute myself. All right, peed for the D. And we're coming back. He looks like he's on the sideline getting taken care of. So, fingers crossed that that did something. All right, under center, first down and 10, 42-yard line. Stroud hands the ball off. He's going to be, he finds a hole and he's going to get about 6. And the carry, second down and 4 coming up. That was Marks on the carry. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 36. Come out in shotgun, back lined up to his left, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run. He's going to cut around the outside edge, get to the 30, the 25, the 20, and out of bounds around the 14-yard line inside the red zone. And that is Marks for 23 yards and a big first down. Yeah, they just didn't have anyone on the outside. They tried to all go in, and no one stayed on the outside for coverage for a run. On the 13-yard line is what they're saying. 12:21 on the clock, under center. Running back in the backfield, hands the ball off, and he's going to get contacted and loses 2. Mustafa, and he stops Marks for minus 2 yards. Second down and 12 from the 15-yard line. $447 yards to 148 is a big issue in this game. In shotgun, Stroud, second down and 12, running back to his left. He's going to step back to throw. Pressure's coming. There's a hold if I've ever seen one, and it will be a hold. Even, I don't care where this ball ends up. It doesn't matter. It's going to be second down and 22, because that was about the biggest hold I've ever seen, and 2 flags flew in before he even took off running. There's no way it's not a hold. If it's not a hold, then apparently, I don't know, stab me in the leg and call me legless. I don't know, man. My jokes are off point today. 11:30 on the clock with this penalty. Okay, so there was 2 holding calls and an illegal contact. So it's 3 fouls. One was declined, both were accepted, and they offset, so 2nd and 12 will be played again. So 2nd down and 12 again at the 15. Right. Oh, pressure coming. Oh, they can't get to him, but they're going to tackle him back at the 22-yard line. 20-yard lines will be marked down. Loss of 5. 3rd and 17 coming up. And that play got blown up. Errant snap. No, it wasn't Aaron snap. He just started running back. It's just number 20 got back to him, and he tried to get rid of it and just did not. He fought through and then throws it forward, but does not get enough. So that's a loss of 5 for Marks. And 3rd and 17. In shotgun, back line up to the right. He's going to delay the handoff. It's going to be a run up the left side. He gets down to the 11-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down and... what is that? 4th and about 7? 4th and 8. Let's see a doink, huh, Juan? Let's go. Let's see a doink. 4th down and 9. Clock is just about to tick. Under 10 minutes left. It is currently a 1-score game pending this field goal attempt. Always like to see a doink. Like to hear the dong. But we'll see. 30-yard field goal attempt for Fairbairn. He's hit all of his today. And it is good. So now it's an 11-point game. So, 49ers have just under 10 minutes to make a comeback. They're down by 11. All right, take a quick pause at the commercial break. I was just realized I was muted. Fielded at the 2 up to the 20, 25, 30, falls down around the 32. So what I was saying before is you have Cincinnati over New York Jets, 37-24. And let's see here. Flacco, 2 touchdowns. P. Ryan, 8 carries, 93 yards, and a touchdown. They're doing well. You have Miami somehow absolutely dominating the Falcons 34-3. Buffalo is taking care of business 40-9 over the Panthers. And after losing Scattaboo, the Giants are losing 31-13, and the New England is beating Cleveland 30-13. All right, so from the 32-yard line, San Francisco comes out in shotgun, takes the snap. Mac Jones throws it behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be caught by McCaffrey, but he's going to get contacted immediately. They're going to lose about 5 yards on the reception. Thank you, Juan, about the muted. I did realize that, unfortunately. So 2nd and 15, loss of 5 for McCaffrey. Yeah, that was if you're going to call a play like that, you got to have blocking. And it seemed like there was more Texans defenders in the backfield than offensive blockers. So in shotgun again, 9 minutes on the clock. Man in motion is George Kittle. Man in the backfield appears to be McCaffrey. Steps back to throw. They're rushing 4. Steps up. Throws. Caught to the 30. Use check. Gain of 3. 3rd and 12. All right, 3rd down and 11. They got to get this. If they get it close, you got to, even where you are on the field, got to be in 4-down territory. Man in motion, in shotgun, backline up to the left, steps back to throw. They're bringing 4, floats it down over the head of the receiver, incomplete. Oh, man, that was just a high pass intended for Watkins, and just Jordan Watkins not tall enough for that one. You have to be about 7 feet tall. Oh, no, that was in his hands. It was a high pass, but it was in his hands, and he just did not hold on to it. You got to be able to hold on to that kind of pass. It was too fast for me to tell that, but yeah. Morstead out to punt. 4th down and 11 from their own 31. Defense needs a takeaway. It will be fielded at the 28-yard line with a fair catch. And 7:58 in the game. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe. You never know. Turnover here, maybe, right? Stroud comes out in shotgun, backline up to his left. They're at their own 28-yard line. 7:58 on the clock, takes the snap, hands the ball off, and he's going to get about 4, maybe 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. And that was Chubb for the carry. All right, Texans in shotgun, 2nd down and 5, takes the snap, Stroud to throw, caught, and that's going to be a 1st down and tackled immediately, and that is up to the 39-yard line. That was Higgins on the reception. $6:50 on the clock as it continues to move down. Yeah, he's 29 for 38, so he's had a lot of completions. They're throwing the ball a lot. He's got 318 yards. That's Stroud I'm talking about. Stroud comes out in shotgun from the 39. Shotgun, hands the ball off to the running back. He's going to get another 4 or 5. This is Nick Chubb for a gain of 4. Second down and 6. They're at their own 43-yard line. Yeah, they're dinking and dunking you guys to death. All right, so second down and 6, under center, 2 backs to the backfield, man in motion from right to left. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run up the middle and gain of about 3. So third down and 3 coming up. They're at their own 46. Big stop is required here to keep this game possible. Both teams only have 2 timeouts. Both wasted one early in the third quarter. All right, in shotgun, back line of the left, third down and 3. Hands the ball up. Nope, fakes it. It's going to be caught. And, he's tackled before the line of scrimmage. And if he got back, he's lucky. And it's going to be a 4th down and 3. And that is what a stop. It looks like San Francisco. My goodness. Now we have to have the offense for the 49ers do something, please. Yeah, gives a chance. 4 minutes and 20 seconds about when this punt will take place. 4:21. It is away now. Looks like it's going to the left, and it will be bouncing. And oh no, fielded at the 1 or 2 yard line. And San Francisco has 98 yards to go to get a touchdown. Oh, that was a hell of a good punt by Townsend. And my God. Well, I mean, in his defense, it took a really high stopping bounce right about the 5. So, I mean, he only lost a couple yards on it. And the thought is, instead of it bouncing and going straight up, he was hoping it would bounce and go into the end zone. Not a terrible decision. But it's just how it hit and how it bounced was made it work in favor of the Texans. So Mac Jones comes out on his own 2. Oop. And for the end zone, throws it, and it collapsed, and he got the ball off, and it's going to be second down and 10 from their own 2. All right. They're actually on the 1. I did say the 1 earlier, but yeah. So he steps back to throw in his own end zone, deep down the left side, wide open to the 19-yard line. Big reception by Kendrick Bourne, and as a first down and 10. They have 3:56 on the clock as it continues to move, and it's on their own 18-yard line. So they got out of the dangerous spot of a safety, and they're now at their own 18. Kendrick Bourne with a good reception. Steps back, Jones to throw. That's going to be caught, and that is Juwan Jennings, gain of about 7, and bring up second down and 3. Yes, he went out of bounds, but they don't... Oh, no, he did, and it is under 5 minutes. Second and 2. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Caught across the middle. And that's a first down, and that's Robinson on the reception. It's going to be another 1st and 10 around the 36-yard line. Sorry, 32-yard line. In shotgun, McCaffrey lined up to the left of Jones. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Throws it, caught over the middle by McCaffrey, who's going to get the first down up to the 50, the 45. Stumbles down to about the 41-yard line. And there you go, big first down. Clock is moving, getting down towards the 2-minute warning. There's a timeout called. I don't know. I'm imagining it was called by the Niners. Not sure who called the timeout. They have not announced it yet. I believe the clock was stopped. Oh, Stingley was injured. So, no timeout used. It did stop the clock. So, clock stopped by no timeout. So, 2:49 is where the clock stopped. I don't know if they're going to make Houston burn a timeout because of the injury, because of the time, but I think that doesn't occur until the last 2 minutes. Thank you, Stingley, for getting hurt. They saved a bunch of time. Jones comes out in shotgun from the 41 of Houston. First down and 10. McCaffrey line up to his left, steps back. He's going to throw deep down the left side and caught. Oh, incomplete. In and out of the hands as he went out of bounds. Oh, man. That was intended for Bourne, and he just was a little too high. Could barely a fingertip catch, and he was going to be out of bounds by the time he could have hauled that one in. Even if he could have hauled it in, I don't think he could have gotten both feet down. It was just a little too high for that kind of catch, especially with the way he was going out. So 2nd and 10 from the 41, Jones in shotgun. McCaffrey lined up to his left. Man in motion number 9. Jones takes the snap, steps back to throw. Caught over the middle. That's McCaffrey up to the 30 and gets hit around the 29 or 30-yard line. And 2 minutes and 17 seconds. They have a chance if they go really quick to get another one off before the 2-minute warning. Maybe they get a touchdown here, but it's on the 32 men in motion. And come on, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Snaps the ball before the 2-minute warning to throw deep down the left side. And oh my God, it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 1. Oh my God. 1:56 on the clock, and he dives and hits the 1 and lands in the end zone. Is that going to be a touchback, or is he going to get the ball back at the 1? That's Lassiter with the interception. Oh, my God. He's down at the 1, I believe. Oh, they're calling it a touchback. I thought his butt hit down at the 1. Oh, man. Mac Jones, they need Brock Purdy back. Everyone's saying, oh, Mac Jones. No, Brock Purdy would not. I don't think he would have done that. Damn, man. Juan, I am sorry. It's a rough one. You guys just, the injuries are starting to take a big toll. Not having wide receivers, not having Brock Purdy, the defense being decimated, not getting to CJ Stroud. Yeah, he's not better than Purdy. Absolutely not. I think Purdy is faster and quicker, which means that in an instance where he's getting rushed constantly by 5 or 6, he's going to get the ball out faster. And Mac Jones has just not been doing that today, and he's been taking some bad hits. And he's been, getting hit while he's throwing instead of getting it off, and it's going to end up, costing him. And that pass right there, better to have thrown it away. Yeah, there's no QB controversy at all. I never thought there was. I thought Mac Jones was filling in quite well. I was hoping it wouldn't be that long. It's been a lot of time. Mac Jones needs to get back. They also need to get Pearsall back. Would be huge for this offense. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. So it's a touchback, which means that they're going to be able to... There's only 2 timeouts. There's no 2-minute warning. If they get a first down, it's done for the Niners. And I'm going to have to probably end the stream mildly early. If they go down and it's just going to be a clock wind out, I'm going to do a short real quick, and then I will be right back for the Broncos game that starts in about 30 minutes. New York Jets are making a comeback, 38-32. Where did that come from? Yo. Sounds good. David, I'm doing the Broncos game if you want to stop by and say hi, and I'll doing the night game. I know it's going to be super late for you, but would appreciate to see you stop in and say hello. And good to see you, David. Oh, so they do get it. I called that. It is not a touchback. They get the ball at their own 1. Let's see a safety. It's inside the 1. Inside the 1. There's still a chance if they get a safety. He's going to try and dive forward. He gets about 1.5 yards. It's not over till it's over, fellas. It's never over till it's over. San Francisco uses a timeout. All right. So second down and Second and 8 from the 3. Under center. Contacted. Gets dropped after a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Another San Francisco timeout. The last one. 1:47 on the clock. All right, so 3rd and 5 from their own 6, the Texans. All right, under center, way back in the backfield, man in motion, number 19, 1:47 on the clock. Takes the ball, snaps it, hands it off, and he's going to get stuffed. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. They cannot stop it, but it is 4th down and 5, which means they have to punt it from their own end zone. Yeah, make a trade, get some defensive, like a defensive lineman, something. Someone inside to like help with that defensive line that has been so decimated and try and get something going on a trade. Get Purdy back, get Pearsall back, make a trade for a D lineman. 102 is where Texans will take their second timeout. All right, set up to punt from the back of his own end zone. Townsend takes the snap, punts it away. Fielded, and nope. Whistles it. It's going to bounce out around the 50-yard line. All right, in shotgun, no one in the backfield from the 50. Jones takes the snap to throw, steps up, and he's sacked. That's gonna be the game. Oh my goodness. Mac Jones, buddy. Yeah, you are not the guy for this team. Line up quickly. There's only 30 seconds left now. Second down and 20. Throws it deep down the left side and out of bounds. Third and 20, throws it, caught, out of bounds. Fourth and a lot. Likely the final play. Fourth and 13, they're on their own 47. Comes out in shotgun, all by himself. Then McCaffrey shifts over to his left. He takes the snap. Down the left side, caught. Short of the first down, turnover on downs. That is going to be the final. Sorry, Juan, that is going to end it. So, not a great day. Oh, God. I would. Give me a second. I got to film a short. Let me see. I got to do a couple different things. I'm prepping for the Broncos game. Hoff, good to see you, buddy. What do we got going on this Jets game? What is going on this Jets game? Jets at Bengals. All right, we're joined live on that one. This game is over. Yo, what? No way. The Jets took over? Whoo! Wow. One point lead for the Jets. All right, we'll watch a little bit of this. 3 timeouts for both teams. 1:54. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 4, up to the 10, to the 15, 20, to the 24-yard line. 1:48. Flacco comes out. Try and take the game away. The first win possibly for the Jets. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. All right, in shotgun, Flacco steps back to throw, floats it over, caught at the 30, and Chase is gonna break a little bit of a tackle, get another couple yards. I'm gonna build a scoreboard for this real quick. Holy shit. All right, gonna be a run up the middle, up to the 40, breaks a tackle, gets down to about the 48-yard line, and the Jets not stopping them. The Bengals look like they might be able to get something. All they need is a field goal to win it. They have plenty of time. takes the snap. Flacco throws it deep into field goal range, but he drops the ball, almost intercepted, and could not get it done. That's going to leave timeouts on the board, 42 seconds in the game. Let's see here. All right, in shotgun, Flacco takes the snap, hands the ball off, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to use a timeout if they're going to... All right, we're updating this real quick. There you go. I built a scoreboard all kinds of quick like, so we keep track of this nonsense. Size here, the Bluebirds rule the NFC West. The Birds, oh, the Bluebirds. The Birds rule, yeah. With Scattaboo with hurt, that injury, oh my good lord. We're going to watch the end of this game. I have 20 minutes for the Broncos. I'm trying to make a short right before that. Bengals have a chance to win this. And also the Jets, this is the closest, one of the closest games they've had. In shotgun, 3rd down and 9. Joe Flacco, backline up to his left, takes the snap to throw. Pressure's coming. Flacco floats it. And incomplete, and they live to try one last time. Oh, boy. Yeah, Bree's kicking the crap out of me in fantasy. I don't even want to talk about it. My team is decimated and useless. Yeah, no, it's not even close, man. My team is garbage this week. Actually, they've been garbage the last few weeks. In shotgun, Flacco throws it over the middle. Incomplete. And there you go. The Jets are going to win the game. Oh, my God. The Jets come away with their first win of the season. Let's go. The Jets beat the Bengals, and they were down big, and they came back. All right, well, chiming in for this one real quick, I'm going to make a quick short and then get ready for the next stream. I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. Jesus, I do not have time for this.